Hello guys, welcome back to the discussion of Assistant Agricultural Officer paper. Now we'll focus on basic science and technology, which consists of nearly 15 questions in our paper. Coming to 16th question, philology is the option A study of bones, option B study of muscles, option C study of architecture, option D science of languages. So whenever there is bones bones is in Greek it is called as osteo. So ಯಾವಾಗೆ osteo ನ ಪದ ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you will think it has something related to bone. So bones is osteology and muscles is similarly myo. And study of muscles is called myology. And study of architecture itself is a study, and the answer is science of languages. ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಲಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ವೆನ್ಎವರ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ಟಿಯೋ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬೋನ್, and whenever the word myo comes it is related to muscles. Moving on to the next question, the number of already named bones in the human skeleton is the already named bones which we have discovered and we have named. E question probably when you would have studied when you were in 6th standard or 7th standard. The answer is 206. Strangely ಏನಂದ್ರೆ when we were small infants we will have more bones actually, but once we reach adult age we will have we will have 206 bones in general. Moving on to the next question. Okay, this is basic question again. The unit of current is known, there is no need of explanation. The unit of current is ampere, and ohm is for resistance, watt is for power, joule is for energy. And 19th, when light passes from air into glass it experiences change of A frequency and wavelength, B frequency and speed, C wavelength and speed, D frequency, wavelength and speed. Illi what we have to notice is, see, if your basics are good, or when you go back to basics and read, you will see the frequency of light frequency of light is always dependent on source of the light. Since here from air to glass is change of medium, and it does not involve source, hence so frequency is constant. That we have to know. We'll always have to remember that the frequency is always dependent on the source of the light. So generally the formula is C is equal to nu lambda. Here C is light, speed or speed of the light, nu is the frequency, and lambda is wavelength. Since nu is constant, ಏನೇ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆದರೂ it should change between C and lambda. So when light passes from air into glass glass is thicker, so the speed and wavelength both decreases. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? The only important thing we have to notice is the frequency always depends on the source of the light. Now moving on to 20th, World Diabetes Day. The option A is 14th November, option B is 11th December, option C is 15th October, option D is 1st July. Okay, ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ what will feel is, okay, 14th November is Nehru's birthday, probably okay it will be Children's Day, so we'll eliminate A ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ. But in this case it does not happen that way. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ it is World Diabetes Day, not Indian Diabetes Day. So the Indian logic does not apply to world. But the answer is 14th November actually. So henceforth we will remember Children's Day is also World Diabetes Day. And some other important dates given here are 1st July is National Doctors Day. Our own National Doctors Day. Right now we are seeing a great protest in West Bengal. So probably it might be significant. And one important thing is, why do we celebrate What's Diabetes Day on 14th November? It is because it is also the birthday of Frederick Banting. Him, along with Charles Best, are credited to the discovery of insulin. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, they are credited to the discovery of insulin. That is why they are very important. So that is why their contribution is so huge that on present day diabetes 1, where insulin is very little produced or does not produce at all, or type 2 diabetes, which is linked to lifestyle obesity. Today, because of this, we are able to help them live. So their contribution, the Frederick Banting and Charles Best, is something extraordinary. Moving on to the 21st, the first development of flight of SLV-3 took place on SLV-3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ satellite launch vehicle 3. So the dates are very confusing. A, May 31, 1981. B, April 17, 1983. C, December 21st, 1999. D, December 28, 1995. So ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, we have to know ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So it is May 31st, 1981. ಇದೇನು ಅಂದರೆ SLV-3 had the capacity of carrying 40 kg load, and it could carry into lower Earth orbit. Satellites generally they will be in lower Earth orbits, and it was developed under the leadership of Iron Missile Man APJ Abdul Kalam. So it is the second question related to the Abdul Kalam the Great. So the other important dates are here. April 17th, 1983, it is related to launch of INSAT 1B. INSAT 1B. And December 21st, 1999 is INSAT 2E. And December 28th, 1995 is not significant. So April 17, 1983, we launched INSAT 1B, and on December 21st, 1999, we launched INSAT 2E. Moving on to 22nd question, the Industrial Organization of Atomic Minerals Division Heavy Water Board is located at, the Industrial Organization of Atomic Minerals Division Heavy Water Board is located at A, Kolkata, B, Mumbai, C, Hyderabad, D, Chennai. The answer is Mumbai. But what we have to notice is, see, what is heavy water? Heavy water andre, it is water is H2O, but heavy water is D2O. D banbutu, it is an isomer of hydrogen. D atomic weight is 2 units. Various hydrogen idella, it is 1 unit. So it is an isomer. It is an isotope. It is an isotope. Heavy water board ಅಂತಾನೆ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾಕಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಹೆವಿ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಹೆವಿ ವಾಟರ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ as ಮಾಡರೇಟರ್. ಮಾಡರೇಟರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ತುಂಬ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ತುಂಬ ಫಾಸ್ಟಾಗಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಸಸ್ಟೈನೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. So what moderator does is this slows down neutrons, and then it will lead to sustaining chain reaction, in fact, of neutrons, and it also acts as coolant. Important alla coolant. Gadi IC engine ge coolant beku, and imagine about nuclear reactors, how great temperatures will be. And 23rd, 1 ounce is probably, this is American system, this is not ours. We use international standard kg grams, but America they'll still use this. This is also called as imperial system. So it is 28.35 gram to be precise, but 28 gram is generally being used. Next, 24th question. Barometer is used to measure thermal radiation, fat in milk, atmospheric pressure, amount of heat. See, ಯಾವಾಗೆ ಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ meter in Greek is measure, and baro means either weight or pressure. ಅದೇ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಹೆವಿ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಹೆವಿ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆ ಥರ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ಎವರ್ ಯಾವುದೋ ಮೀಟರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೀಟು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಥರ್ಮೋಮೀಟರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಂ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 25th question. If a ship moves from fresh water into sea water, okay, fresh water light, fresh water ಕಿಂತ sea water ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, of course it will have salt ಅಲ್ಲ, so density will be higher. sea water ಅಲ್ಲಿ so sink completely ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ there is no hole where the water will get in ಅಲ್ಲ, so Titanic ಅಲ್ಲ. Rise a bit little higher, okay, density high ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, probably yes. And sink a little bit, probably sink a little bit, okay, but denser ಇದ್ರೆ why would it sink? Wouldn't it come higher? And remain unaffected. Density change ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, if density changes in Archimedes principle ಪ್ರಕಾರ it should change. The answer is rise a little higher. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ whenever there is change in density of the medium ಅಲ್ಲ, ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಶಿಪ್ ಕೂಡ ಅದ್ರ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಿತ್ ದ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ವಾಟರ್ದು, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಲೀಡ್ ಟು ಹೈಯರ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಲೋವರ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಫ್ಲೋಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಹೈಯರ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ. cut this 25th I'll explain again. Cut this part. Okay, now the focus is 25th question. If a ship moves from fresh water into sea water, the options are: it will sink completely, it will raise a little higher, it will sink a little bit, it will remain unaffected. So fresh water to sea water is change in density. In fact, density increases. Archimedes principle prakara, whenever an object moves from a low density medium to higher density medium ಅಲ್ಲ, it will raise. So sink completely into it does not have any hole, and it is not Titanic as well. And remain unaffected kuda, change in density means change in something. Sink a little bit, probably when sea water to fresh water ಆದಾಗ sink a little bit ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, but fresh water to sea water density ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ it will rise. Moving on to 26th question. The inventor of telescope is Galileo, Gutenberg, Edison, Graham Bell. Edison ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಲ್ಬ್ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿತಾರೆ, so many other things as well. Graham Bell is known for telephone invention, and Gutenberg is actually known for printing press. The answer is Galileo. 27th. The smallest unit of computer data is byte, bit, record, file. Allah, we know it is bit. Byte itself is 8 bits. Record and files are normal files. Moving on to 28. The Michelangelo virus is a cancer virus, a cancer productive virus, viruses that spread in rats, computer virus. It is actually a computer virus. It was in 1990s actually. Speciality was that it would remain dormant until the birth date of the Michelangelo, the artist. Adenagadu until March 6 it would remain dormant, but on March 6 it would corrupt and destroy the files. So since it waited Michelangelo's birthday, so that is why it is called as Michelangelo virus. 29th question. Which of the following has maximum protein? Gram pea, soybean, pigeon pea. So if you have an idea about bit protein manufacturing, we are all focused on soybean because it is of higher protein. So if I have to give the weightage, gram carries close to 19% protein. And the 100 grams ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ we have 19 gram. and P is 5 to 6%. Pigeon P is 21 to 22% decent. Soybean is what, 36 to 40%. See, it is at least double the size of the nearest one. Now moving on to 30th question. The largest living mammalian is giraffe, blue whale, camel, man. And it is a very easy question. The answer is blue whale. And thank you for listening.